It's quite a nice place. But when people say that you are invited to a barbecue, this is probably not the kind of barbecue you really want to go to. Yeah. Boy, they got that fire going. I'm thinking they're roasting that particular thing at around I don't know, 2,000 to 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit. But they've been having barbecues here since 1911. Anyway, you might be asking yourself, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you in a cemetery? Well, that's a good question. But cemeteries are a fact of life. So yeah, back to life. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. This is an old cemetery. Anyways, what was the point of this video? Well, let's see. I wanted to ask the question, everybody. Is there such thing as the perfect motorcycle? I don't think there is. Not the perfect motorcycle that will meet everybody's needs. That's for damn sure. Oh, what do we got here? Look at this. Check this out. Yes, sir. That dude's a little tweaky tweak. That's an unfortunate thing. There seems to be more and more and more of these fucking druggies everywhere in Canada, and I never ever thought it would be to the point where we'd actually see them in little old St. John, New Brunswick, but they're fucking everywhere. It's awful. We've got tent encampments, we've got people just begging all over the damn place, we got people walking around completely fucking stoned, whacked out of it. Anyway, that's Justin Trudeau's Canada, and it's sickening. It is absolutely sickening, but that's a whole other topic altogether. But anyway, back to the question at hand. Is there such thing as the perfect motorcycle? Well, I don't know. I don't think there is, because there's no way you're possibly going to please everybody. Is there a motorcycle that does it all? Well, you know what? Ask me 3 years ago what I thought about my DR650. I do not have the DR650 anymore. I sold it. Why did I sell it? Because I fell in love with cruisers. Okay? But 3 years ago, even last year, I had the DR last year. I still love the DR. In fact, I still love the DR. Like, I absolutely love that machine. But the thing with it is, it's not comfortable. And I put a seat concept seat on there that was an ungodly amount of money. By the time I was done, I think I paid close to $1,000 Canadian. Absolutely sickening how much money I spent on that seat, and it still sucked. Like, it was okay. It was definitely an improvement from the medieval torture device that is called the stock seat. But you know, so I raised the bars, I lowered the pegs, I put the seat on there, I added the storage rack, I did a bunch of shit. Alright, so yeah, so I ended up putting a bunch of work into into the VR650, doing everything I could to totally personalize that bike and make it more enjoyable, and I did. I absolutely did. But then after riding the Vulcan, it was like, oh, wow, the Vulcan's fantastic. And I love the Vulcan. The Vulcan 900 is a great bike, and anybody that argues and says they're pieces of shit, they're idiots. The Vulcan 900, Kawasaki's Vulcan 900 is a fucking fantastic machine. Flawless. Granted, I had some problems with it, but it was almost 20 years old. So of course it's not going to be great. You know, my stator can't on me. I had issues with the stator. But as far as it being a fun bike, it's an excellent bike. Not, again, it's a good cruiser, but at high speeds. And I'm talking anything over $110. The bike that's really buzzy. So you're running at high RPMs. Yes, I guess that's what those bikes are really kind of suited for, is running at high RPMs. I get that. But it doesn't particularly have an exceptional power band or anything. You know, there's not a lot of torque on it. And it's a heavy bike. It's around 650 pounds. About the same as the HD. So, you know, you can't compare the two. A Harley compared to a Vulcan is, you can't. Because there's just so much more motorcycle in the Harley Davidson. But here I am now. I just popped over 2,000 kilometers on this Harley. How cool is that? And I've put 1,400 of those on myself. Give or take within like maybe 50K. But, so the thing is, it's like, all right, I've got this wonderful Harley Davidson, and I absolutely love this fucking machine. It's wicked. But is it the perfect bike? No. No, there's things about it I don't like. Things about it that I'm fixing. One of which was the seat. He is a fucking bus driver. Well, he did it. Anyways, yeah, not everything is all roses on this Harley. Because, yeah, it goes like a son of a bitch. It's got lots of power, all that stuff. But on the highway, the wind protection is abysmal. So, this windshield I have is great. I'm not going to knock the windshield. I'm probably going to have to get a taller windshield to give a little bit more wind protection. And I'm learning that I don't love getting fucking blown around by the wind on the highway. So then I get into like, okay, you look at the big baggers and stuff like that. And I got friends that have the big baggers, and you know what? They all complain. They all complain. They all say that they have issues with their bikes not being very comfortable either. They're comfortable on the highway, but their seating position's wrong, or their legs get cramped, or there's always some shit, right? And then the other side of it is, now that I've got the Harley, and I'm absolutely loving the Harley, I miss having a bike that I can go out in the woods on. So how stupid is that? So yeah, I basically bought my dream bike, and I'm missing having a woods bike. So then you could look at it as like, okay, go get yourself a Harley Davidson Pan America if that's really what you want. You want to have something that could do it all. Those bikes are great, big, bulky, heavy fucking bikes. And have you ever watched any of the guys that, you know, a lot of the guys that actually really put them out into the woods? Like, forget it, man. They're a fucking ton. They can't pick them up. Or they go to pick them up and they snap. Bunch of plastic shit on them. And I'm like, for a Harley Davidson, that thing better be made out of fucking diamond for what you pay for it. And no, they're crappy. I'm not saying I wouldn't want one. I would love to have one. But would I spend $30,000 plus on one? Fuck no. Good God, no. So that goes to the thing. It's like, well, does such a bike exist? Does such a bike exist that has enough power to give you the performance that you need on the highway, that's comfortable, that's not heavy as fuck, that you could take out in the woods. Yeah, go in there, Sideshow Bob. Jesus. Anyways, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if a bike like that exists. But I do know one thing for sure. The amount of money that you spend on a motorcycle doesn't make the motorcycle cool. What makes a motorcycle cool is whatever you envision it to be. And that is, if the bike meets your needs and you get off that bike and you say, God damn, I can't wait to get back on that fucking thing. That was awesome. I am spent. I got no more in me, but I want to keep riding, but I'm toast. I'll see you tomorrow, bitch. That's what you want on a motorcycle. Not when you go and you spend $50,000, and I mean, probably a fella, he knows what I'm talking about. There's a guy that I was talking to the other day with his beautiful $40,000 plus CVO Harley Davidson, and what a fucking beautiful bike, and he doesn't like it. He's like, meh. Like, meh. Better not be meh. If I was spending $40,000 plus on a motorcycle, that thing better suck my dick, and I better walk away going, I'll see you tomorrow, bitch. But that, man, to go and spend that kind of money and get a meh, no sir, not gonna happen. That's insane. So I keep telling him to sell it, but he doesn't want to sell it. He keeps dumping money into it, hoping that it will be the perfect bike for him, and I know damn well he knows that it's not, so he should just cut his losses and send her home, you know. Anyways, I'm rambling quite a bit here, but let me know in the comments what you think. Is there such thing as the perfect motorcycle for everybody, or is it just a matter of the perfect motorcycle for you? Because hey, one guy's trash is another guy's treasure, and I think that definitely is the way with motorcycles. I've seen people look at my brand new Harley. Wow, it's almost brand new. They look at my brand new Harley though, and they're like meh, and it's like, meh? What do you mean meh? This thing's fucking awesome. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. But then it's like, you have to respect people for what they like. And if they don't think this is cool, that's their problem. I better chill out before the coppers get me. Anyways, let me know in the comments what you think. Greasy Canadian Biker signing out. And by the way, if you did enjoy my stupidity here on this channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I know I hate it when guys do that, but I'm trying to build a channel up. I want to see what happens.